Hey guys, this is Paul Potter, the Grand Lake guy. You know, I get asked all the time by my friends and by my clients, how do I use two minnows on the same line? And you know, we'll be out on the boat and we'll be fishing and they say, man, every time I use two jigs on the same line or two minnows on the same line, they swim together, they get all tangled together. Well, let me tell you, there is a little secret to it, and I found this from a lot of trial and error. When I first started using them, I would get tangled a lot. So today what I want to teach you guys is how to rig a double minnow on one line or a double jig on one line and without getting tangled up. I'm going to share my secret with you. It's really worked for me, and I hope it works for you. So here's the thing. I've got my pole right here and I've got this rigged up just as if I was going to go out and fish right now. I could go use this thing. And what I've got is a number 2 Mr. Crappie hook on here. And then I've got a number 2 Mr. Crappie hook up on the top. They're about a foot apart. Now here's the secret right here. It does not matter where you put this hook, where you put this hook. You can put them 2 foot apart, 3 foot apart, half foot apart, doesn't matter. What's the most important thing is this split shot. This split shot has to be closer to this hook than it is to this hook. And honestly, I mean, the closer you can get it, you could put this split shot even right here. What that's going to do is allow this minnow down here to never be able to come in contact with this minnow up here when you're holding it in the water. He's going to swim around. He's going to swim up here, down here, up here, and he'll never come in contact with there. That's the number one reason people get hung up, is because they put their hook in the water and they have the split shot set in the middle or somewhere, in the middle, somewhere like that. And that minnow is down there swimming around and boom, see? Bam, he's going to swim right into that minnow. And then he swims around here and swims around there, and man, it becomes a mess. The other thing is when you have your split shot down here like that, and you know when you crappie fish, you feel a little thump and boom, you're going to set the hook. Well, when you set that hook, what's going to happen is you're raising this, so both of these minnows have to come back down every time. So you set the hook, boom, it's got to come back down. So when you have it down here, you're always having this split shot closer to this hook. It basically is going to assure you that this minnow is always going to be dropping faster than this minnow up here. And I promise you, if you use this rig, give it a try. You're going to love it. I get hung up way less than I ever used to. And this is a secret I've always used. It works great. With jigs, it's pretty much the same way, except put the heavier jig. And actually, I have a jig over here. Let me just go grab one for you. So here's a jig head. So if you're going to use a jig like this, you're going to use double jigs. Make sure and put a heavier jig on the bottom. So have like a 1/4 ounce jig here, and then up here put you a 1/16. So what that's going to do is make sure that this heavier jig is always going to be dropping faster than this lighter jig. I promise you, you're going to love it. I hope you guys like this video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We've got a ton of videos that are going to be coming out. We're going to be doing each fishing trip we go on, we're going to be taking videos of crappie we're catching, trying to help you guys catch more crappie.